Hey guys, and welcome to the Family Fudge. In today's video, we're celebrating the last week of school by doing a 24-hour rainbow food challenge. I feel like it's been a long time since we've done a food challenge, so I am super excited for today. You guys know I love rainbows, and you know I love making fun food.
Now before we get started, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Okay guys, right now I'm at Target so I can hopefully find all of the rainbow foods that I'm going to need for today. But you guys, I can already see that when it comes to rainbow food from the grocery store, so many of them are either desserts or cereal or straight up candy. We definitely can't be eating cakes and desserts and candy for 24 hours. Now, don't get me wrong, there are going to be some sweet treats in today's challenge. In fact, I have a special rainbow experiment I'm hoping to do with the kids, and it involves Skittles. But honestly, I think the real challenge here is going to be finding non-sweet rainbow food items, because I'm definitely going to make sure that there are some fruits and some vegetables in today's challenge as well. Now, so far so good. I think I was able to find everything I was hoping to find on my list except for one thing. Believe it or not, you guys, I had rainbow sprinkles on the top of my list, but as you can see, there's some kind of rainbow sprinkle shortage going on, so I'm gonna have to come up with some other ideas. So now I'm gonna quickly head back home so I can get the kids' breakfast put together. Okay, so for breakfast, I'm gonna start by making some rainbow egg muffin cups. For this, I'm gonna start with 8 eggs. I'm using 8 eggs. To this, I'm going to be adding about half a cup of milk, then about a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Now I'm going to blend this all together really well because I want these egg muffin cups to be nice and airy and fluffy like the ones at Starbucks. So now that that is done, I'm going to pour these eggs into my little muffin pan. And you guys, I love using the silicone liners because it makes cleanup so much easier. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set these aside because I need to get the rainbow filling ready for these egg muffins. For red, I'm gonna start by chopping up some pepperoni. I want these to be pretty small. And then for the orange and the yellow, I'm chopping up some bell peppers. And I do want to make sure to chop these pretty small as well. Most of my kids are okay with peppers and onions as long as they're not huge chunks of them. Now moving on to the green. For green, I'm using some spinach. This is just fresh baby spinach, but I do want to go ahead and remove all of the stems because those are a little bit tough. And then I'm going to chop up this spinach as well into little tiny pieces. Now for the blue, that one is tricky because I automatically think of blue cheese, but my kids don't like the taste of blue cheese. So instead, I'm dyeing cheese blue. So it's blue cheese, but it's not blue cheese, if you know what I mean. And then finally we have purple. For this, I'm using some purple onion, aka red onion, but it looks purple to me. And I definitely want to get these pieces of onions to be as small as they can be. So I'm using my chopper to do this. It makes the job so quick and easy, and it cuts it way more evenly than I ever could. So now that I have all of the ingredients ready and the egg muffin mixture ready, Lily's gonna help me fill them up, right?
Yeah!
Did you eat some of the blue cheese?
Yeah.
I can tell. Okay, are your hands clean?
I think I need to go wash them.
Okay, go wash your hands.
Yeah.
Oh, and while she's washing her hands, I need to preheat the oven. And to make sure there's nothing in the oven, because sometimes I leave dirty pans in there, but don't tell anybody, it's a secret. Okay, are we ready now? Hands are clean?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start by putting a little bit of pepperoni into each little cup. Not too much, just a little bit. Next, we're gonna do orange and yellow. So these are gonna be so good. At least I think they are. I hope this blue cheese doesn't make the whole thing blue, but it might. We'll have to wait and see. And then the last thing is onion. Looking good. Are your fingers blue?
Hold on, let me check.
Oh. Fingers are blue.
Okay guys, now these are looking pretty good, definitely colorful. I'm gonna stick them in the oven at 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes or until they're cooked all the way through. Now, not all of the kids really like to eat eggs these days, so I am gonna make some yogurt cups to go with breakfast as well. I picked up these super cute rainbow cups at Target, and in the bottom of them, I'm going to start by adding some slices of banana, and then right on top of the bananas, I'm gonna add some of this vanilla Greek yogurt. And the idea is to completely cover the bananas so that they don't turn brown. And now, of course, comes the rainbow part. For this, I'm going to be using some Fruit Loop cereal, and I'm going to try my best to make a little rainbow design on the top. Now, I'm definitely going to need some help with the rest of them. Do you think you can help, Lily?
Yeah.
You want to do some?
Yeah.
You want to do some different designs?
Yeah.
As long as it's a rainbow, you're good. We are making a rainbow painted toast.
Cool.
Ready? Open it up. Okay, so you take your paintbrush, dip it in the milk, and paint it on the bread.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a rainbow.
Okay, you guys don't want to get this too wet, so don't use a ton of this, just a little bit to make your rainbow. And when you're done, we need to toast it. And then you can eat it. Woohoo! Okay, so here's what we're left with. These turned out so cute, but I do need to go ahead and toast them, and then breakfast will be ready. Okay, kids, it's ready. Okay guys, it's a little bit later now and the kids are definitely asking for a snack. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them some of these rainbow goldfish. They love these. And I think this is the perfect time to have a little fun with some rainbow Skittles. I'm gonna start with just a plain white plate. Then I'm gonna be using 3 different kinds of Skittles. I have the traditional, the berry, and the tropical. And I'm just going to line them around the edge of the plate in rainbow order. It's starting to go. Look at it, it's starting to go right there.
Looks like those water paint things.
Look at that, that's cool. Now it's turning brown. Look at all the loops in there. Finish that one. Okay guys, now that brings us to lunchtime. I'm just gonna start by cooking up some ground turkey, and I'm gonna be adding some taco seasoning to it. And then basically, I'm gonna be serving this family style, so I'm gonna use a huge bowl to create a delicious salad. So on the bottom, I'm adding some blue corn tortilla chips. Next, I'm gonna be adding plenty of the taco flavored turkey. And then on top of that, I'm gonna be adding a layer of cheddar cheese, and then just a few dollops of some very mild salsa. I don't want this to be too spicy for the kids. Before I get to the rainbow part, I am gonna go ahead and fill the rest of this bowl in with lettuce. I have a couple of bunches of romaine lettuce, so I just chop that up and I'm throwing it on top. And now comes the rainbow part. So for my red color, I'm gonna be adding some cherry tomatoes, and I am gonna keep these whole because not everyone in the family likes tomatoes, and if I keep them whole, they're definitely easier to pick out. For the orange color, I'm adding some shredded cheddar cheese, and I'm gonna try my best to leave enough space here so I have room for all of the colors. Next is yellow, so for that I'm adding some corn. Now for the green, I'm actually gonna be adding some guacamole. I just got this already made from the store, so it's super quick and easy. And again, this is the mild guacamole, so it's definitely kid friendly. For the blue color, I'm gonna be adding more of the blue corn tortilla chips, but to get them a bit better, I am gonna crush them up just a bit, or maybe a lot by accident. I'm gonna get those on top, and then I have just enough room for some purple onion. And check it out, you guys, this rainbow salad looks so good. And I know that normally with taco salad, you might add sour cream, but my kids really prefer ranch dressing. So I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle that on top. And then to go along with this rainbow salad, I'm also gonna give the kids some of this rainbow drink to try. This is called the Rainbow Machine, and it includes apples, mangoes, bananas, kiwis, blueberries, blackberries, and red beets. Now I'm pretty sure they're gonna like everything, except maybe the red beets. We'll see. Okay guys, what do you think?
It's really good.
I
like the drink.
You like the juice too? Guess what? That juice has beets in it. But you said you liked it.
And I drink it a lot.
You drink it a lot?
So I'm basically drinking beetroot.
That we like.
Mom,
What?
can we please have a snack? We're hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry.
Well, if we're gonna have a snack, it has to be a rainbow snack. And it has to be from Disney.
Okay.
Do you think we can find a rainbow snack at Disney?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, Kenzie, Jackson, we're going to Disney.
Let's go. We made it to Disney.
Now you guys, so far with all of the rainbow foods that we've had, I've picked those out. So now it is your turn to pick out the rainbow food for your snack. Okay, you guys, before we head in, I do have a couple of rules for this challenge.
Rule number 1, you all have to find different snacks. So if she gets a cupcake, you can't get a cupcake. And if she gets a lollipop, you can't get a lollipop. Okay, you gotta find something different. Number 2 is, even if the food item looks delicious, if it's not a rainbow, you can't buy it. It has to be a rainbow.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, go. Okay, Kenzie, where should we look first?
Starbucks.
Starbucks? Good choice. Let's go. Uh-oh, Kenzie. The line at Starbucks is kind of long. I really hope they have something rainbow, otherwise it's going to be a huge waste of time. Oh, it's unicorn. I think it counts.
Yeah.
Do you think it counts for rainbow?
I think it counts.
Okay guys, so we ended up going with this unicorn rainbow cake pop. I'm not sure if it's rainbow inside, but we're kind of hoping it is. It's not super rainbowy, but I think it matches Kenzie's rainbow, so we're gonna go with it. Okay, Kenzie, take a bite. Let's see if there's rainbow inside too. Oh no, what is it?
There's little rainbow sprinkles inside
There's
of it.
sprinkles inside?
Yep.
Okay, so it totally counts. Good job. High five. You won. Now we just have to see what the other kids are gonna pick. Okay, so while we were in Starbucks, this guy was in a different store finding his rainbow thing. You wanna show us what you got? Reach in there and pull it out. What'd you get? What is it?
It's a pack.
Oh, a huge lollipop. Is that rainbow?
Yeah.
It is? Okay, you did it. You got a rainbow thing. Good job. Are you gonna eat that whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What about cotton candy?
Well, I see that there is cotton candy, but if it's not rainbow, we can't get it. Should we go take a look?
Yeah, but what if we buy 2 and then mix them together?
But red and blue, I only see red and blue, and that doesn't make a rainbow. Okay, Lily, where should we look next? A restaurant or a store? Where do you want to go?
A store.
A store? Okay, let's go. Now remember, it can't be a cake pop, and it can't be a lollipop. It's gotta be something different. Okay, miss, show us what you got.
I got 2 of these.
What are they?
Rainbow Mickey popcorn.
Okay, Jackson. Now everybody's found something rainbow except for you. So do you want to go to a store or a restaurant? A
Restaurant.
restaurant? You know which one?
I don't know. Let's go look.
Okay, guys, so slight problem. We wanted to get this paint can cake from this restaurant here, but it's already closed, and so are all the other regular restaurants. I'm not sure why they closed so early. So we're gonna hop on the Skyliner and head over to Epcot, and hopefully we'll find a rainbow treat there. We can find one more rainbow food item because we gotta get back home and make dinner. Okay guys, so we just got back home from Disney and it's already pretty late, so I need to quickly throw together our last rainbow meal of the day, which is going to be rainbow pasta. So what I'm gonna start by doing is to cook up an entire pound of spaghetti. Now while I have that boiling away, I'm going to prepare the rainbow colors. For this, I'm just taking 2 tablespoons of milk. Could also use water. And to the milk, I've added about 5 drops of food coloring. Now, once the spaghetti is done cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and drain it, and then I need to let it cool down enough so that I can put the pasta in a Ziploc bag with the food coloring and then mush it all around. And I decided to make 6 different colors. I'm going with red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and pink. So no, I made 7 different colors. That's right, 7. Now, according to the instructions I found online, they say to rinse the noodles after it comes out of the Ziploc bag. Okay, kids, come take a look.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Should I put cheese and butter on it?
Yeah.
So what I decided to do is melt just a little bit of butter. I'm going to drizzle that all over the pasta. And then to finish it off, I'm just gonna add some freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And I have to say, this is smelling so good. It's really a basic pasta with butter and cheese, so you know it's kid friendly.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye.